Alright, is it included?
Yeah. It says include my
Alright.
audio check mark.
There it is. Alright. Welcome to Nerd Table Podcast with your hosts,
Oh
Husky and
shit.
Stone. We are going to be talking about the Spider-Man Far From Home movie review, whatever. Robert Pattinson as Batman,
I
and I
thought you
don't know,
said
some
it
other
was
crap.
you said last time it was called the Far From Fuck.
The Far From Fuck, yeah, because I forgot the fucking title of the goddamn name, because it's fucking retarded. Alright, so Stone, what are your initial, thoughts on Spider-Man Homecoming, Far From Home come?
Um, I loved it. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
mean, in high school we all knew I was the Spider-Man, nerd. Fucking,
Yeah.
I knew a lot of shit about Spidey, right? And so seeing Mysterio on the screen, big screen, I
Yeah.
already knew they were
Yeah.
going to portray him as a villain. But it was really
Yeah,
cool,
obviously.
like their twist. It was really cool for like a twist of how they did it. Adapted his backstory to the movie.
Can I be honest? I wasn't a big fan of that.
Really, you didn't like how they said like he was a Stark worker.
Yeah, but I understand that they kind of had to tie it in all at the start because if it was just some random guy, I feel like a lot of people would have been like, about it.
Yeah,
But
I mean it
I
still would.
generally was,
Yeah,
I was like,
I like.
about it.
Yeah, I like that. You know, they included that one scene from the first Iron Man movie. Where
Oh yeah,
freaking what's his name? Jeff Bridges was like Tony Stark
yeah,
built this in
yeah.
a cave
Obadiah
with a
Stane. Yeah.
yeah with a bunch of
Box
scraps.
of scraps. Yeah, and the guy who was in that scene is in it. He was also the fucking. He was little Ralphie from the goddamn fucking Christmas story. I was like, oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Uh,
the one thing I will say is this movie made me feel like a little bit empty about the whole Iron Man thing because it's like because it's supposed to be this huge thing where it's like, oh, I could be the next Iron Man. He left his legacy to me. But like I understand yeah, we got him with Civil War. Nice. We got him and we got them together in Homecoming. And
Infinity
we
War
got
and
their
then
whole
the
thing
end of
and
Endgame.
yeah, and War, I'm sorry.
Is
Honestly,
End
dude,
War
they were gonna they were
at
yeah.
EA Boss.
Yeah, there it is. No, but they were originally gonna, yeah, but like I honestly didn't feel that much of a connection between them. Like I understand that there was a connection between them, but I feel like if we got like one more movie, like I feel like if we got Iron Man 4 and he was in it or something, I don't know. I feel like we would have had a bit more of a connection there because I don't know. I kind of feel empty on their whole connection.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta admit, I mean, not admit, but you gotta realize that, they said possibly in Iron Man 2, that little kid that Iron Man saved, that
It's
was
not possible. It's
Peter.
like 100% confirmed. Like yeah, which I think is cool.
Yeah.
I
So,
do I do think
that
it's
made him wanna,
yeah.
be more like, Iron Man.
Yeah. I honestly, I will say the one thing, I kind of liked the whole happy end Aunt May thing, but I feel like that was so stolen from fucking Tony. I was like, wasn't this Tony's joke? Like, if
Yeah.
I looked at the, honestly, I prefer it in the comics because I don't know if this is like a running thing in the comics, but I know in like some comics, Happy actually marries Pepper,
Yeah.
and honestly, if that happened, I would have been like, I feel like Tony would approve.
Well, and also in the, what's it called? Freaking Invincible Iron Man comics for all new, all different. Not Pepper, Mary Jane Watson worked for Tony Stark, and I'm pretty sure they dated it for a couple issues, which
God,
was
dude, if
really
Peter
weird.
ever fucking oh,
Oh, it was the
not. Oh,
616
that's
universe,
weird.
dude. MJ's a whore.
Yeah, yeah. Let's be honest. Fucking hashtag Gwen Stacy. Honestly, okay.
So
Now let me
that
ask
Liz
something.
Ellen, dude.
Who do you think was the better villain though? Fuck Liz, dude. When I found out she was gonna be the fucking thing for that, I was like, really? Her? She's gonna be the love interest?
I was
Honestly, I would have
honestly
liked it.
excited though because they never really explored Liz Ellen, but people say
She
Liz
did it.
Ellen.
Did it? Doesn't she? Doesn't she marry Harry Osborn in the comics?
Uh huh.
Is
And
that like? Yeah.
they had the kid Normie Osborn, and then that
Normie.
ended
Oh
up
my god.
with the Red Goblin-ish whole series, and then
Oh yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
continuation of Absolute Carnage, which I highly suggest you read the Absolute Carnage
Mm,
comics.
yeah. Honestly, if I had to choose, I think I'd rather watch Spider-Man Homecoming over Far From Home, because I feel like this was one hell of a step up, more than, not like step up like movie wise, but like story wise, because like in Homecoming or whatever, it was like, it wasn't a world was in danger or anything like that. It was literally just, oh, I gotta prove to myself, to Tony and the Avengers, that I'm cool enough. And I like that in this one, he is kind of against all that. And I also do think that is the impact of Infinity War on him. Because in the first one, he's like, yeah, no, I want to save the world and I want to do all this, da 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 da. But in this one, it's more like, I just want to be a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
And also, I like it towards the like halfway when he's having a speech with Happy on the plane. He was like, everyone's expecting me to live up to Tony's name and to be the next Iron Man. Then he goes, you'll never be like Iron Man, you know? You'll never be like Tony. You gotta be yourself. You gotta be Spider-Man, not Iron Man. You know?
Yeah, and honestly, like I generally thought that was a really good moment. Like I like Happy in this. Like I thought, first off,
I
can I just
did.
say I love that Can I say that I love that Jon Favreau is stuck with that role for the rest of his fucking life? For anyone that doesn't know, Jon Favreau is he directed Iron Man 1 and 2, and it's a kind of a thing of his to put himself in his own movies. And so when he was like, so by the way, let me clarify. There's a video by Fact Fiend called Iron Man didn't have a script, pretty much, because Iron Man 1 pretty much didn't have a script, and it was going through constant rewrites, and it's amazing that that movie came out as it did. But fucking, Jon Favreau was like, oh, who's this guy? Happy Hogan? Some fucking fat bumbling security guard? I can play this guy. Puts it there. Also comes back for Iron Man 2. Now he's stuck in those movies forever. His last fucking movie ever will be him playing an old man Happy Hogan, taking care of fucking Tom Holland.
Spin-off movie, Old Man Happy.
Yeah, old man Happy. There it is. Um,
Directed
no, but
by Husky Instead.
Yep, there it is. That's gonna be our fucking. It's of the Duff brothers. It's the fucking Husky and Stone brothers. We're not even related, but yeah. I do think I really did like this movie. Like like I said, some stuff that just didn't hold up well enough to me. I really, really did like Happy though. I thought he was a great thing. I did like the whole MJ and Peter, because like people think like Peter's weight. Like people think that Peter's like kind of like, I know a huge issue with the Andrew Garfield movies. People like, he's too handsome, he's too this, but like in those movies he was like a stumbling idiot who was handsome, and in this I kind of get the same. I kind of get the Andrew Garfield vibe from this, but with the whole awkwardness and like yeah, he's well liked enough and cool enough to be popular, but he's so goofy and stuff to still get made fun of.
Yeah. One thing I really loved was the Mysterio scene when he's like illusioning, when he's like making
Yes.
and then you see the Marvel Zombies Easter egg for the Iron Man.
Yep, Iron Man. Honestly, I really do think that this movie was him coming of it. Like I feel like the first one was like him a kid. It was like, I'm a kid with powers, and and messing around. And the end of that
No,
movie
the
was him
first
kind
one
of
was him
realizing.
trying to. The first one was him trying to prove that he's Avenger worthy. This one is just him trying to prove that he's Spider-Man. He even.
Well, no,
I
I'm
really,
saying that I'm saying like the Homecoming was like him as a kid in a way. Like it was him kind
yeah.
of being, it was him trying to be an adult. Like that scene in Homecoming where he's like, I'm tired of everyone treating me like an adult, and he's fucking bouncing on the bed
Like a
with throwing
kid and stuff. Yeah.
a tantrum. Yeah, and then in this one, I feel like this is him as a teenager. Like in Endgame and Infinity War and this, I feel like that's him as a teenager realizing he has to be an adult and have more responsibilities. Because because think about it, if you're a teenager with superpowers, you shouldn't really think about how much of a responsibility you have. And this is a world where like comics don't really exist. I think I don't think comics really exist. Probably like after these characters, yeah, in this universe.
Well,
But,
no, they kind of do, because remember in Captain America, the first Avenger, when they thought, he died and everything, they made Captain America comics for him.
I don't remember that, but I'm gonna say yes,
Like
I
it was
do
towards the
because
end of
apparently,
this. It was towards the end of the movie, you know, and they showed those
yeah,
kids
yeah, yeah,
playing in the street.
yeah. Yeah, but like I said though, like still like as a teenager, you don't really full fledged like get the understanding, and I feel like he's kind of going through like the same like thing as like Tony did in Iron Man 1 and 2, because Iron Man 1 was kind of very similar to Homecoming. It was him kind of it was him being a bit more of like, okay, I need to do better with the powers I have, da 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 da. Because in Iron Man 1 we have him like purposely trying to like destroy the people who stole his weapons and like
And he's trying to
destroy the people
destroy
who
his
sold his
weapons.
weapons. Yeah, and he's trying to make himself a better person. And I feel like I kind of felt the same thing with uh, Homecoming. And with this, I kind of felt, I really do feel, I don't know, like this had me as an interesting way. Like if I like, I don't think like Homecoming will probably be always be my favorite Spider-Man movie. Also, can I
Oh,
say
for
I
me, it's
really
Spider-Man too.
liked? Yeah,
But
I think that's very
that's just the
obvious.
nostalgia, you know. Everyone from like the early 2000s to
Yeah.
at
Well,
least
like I grew up watching
2010.
those movies as well, but like I don't know, like I don't fully love the Raimi trilogy. Like I like them, but like
One
I just
thing that
remember as a
pissed
kid
me
like
off about
being.
the Raimi trilogy is the organic webbing, and the
Mm,
webbing is gray and his
yeah,
eyes
it
are
kind of looks
just
weird.
triangles.
There it is. Yeah, no, but if I had to put this like, I don't know, like, cause the one thing I will say I liked about this is like I like that he didn't fully have all of his like. He didn't have all that shit he had in Homecoming. He didn't have the whole taser webs and all that crap. Also, can I just say
No, he
something?
did have
Where the
taser webs
fuck?
though. In Far From Home, he did
Well,
do taser webs, but where he could do
at
it
the end, right?
himself. Yeah, to mess up
Oh
with
yeah,
Mysterio's
Mysterio shit.
illusion.
Yo, yeah, no, I'm talking about like for most of the movie though, he is just
Oh
like
yeah.
normal Spider-Man. Is what I'm trying to say here. I will say though is honestly though when Ned was like, oh, that's a Spider-Man ripoff. I honestly thought he was gonna say that's Spider UK. I was about to be like Spider UK, Spider UK, Night Monkey. Fuck! So I watched that. I was in
And
the movie theater by myself.
there
I was like,
is
you.
no
I
there
literally
is
went
no
fuck.
that's there is no Spider Monkey, you know, in the comics,
Like in the, yeah,
but there is a
yeah,
reference to like where you know, they're all
yeah.
freaking like
Hey, monkeys.
apes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Also, apparently, director John Watts, he actually wanted to put not Spider UK,
Spider
Captain
Gwen.
Britain,
Oh.
Captain Britain in here. He actually wanted to, but one thing I liked about him not being in here, is that John Watts was like, we couldn't figure out a way to work him into the story. We didn't
Because
want him to just be a.
that whole Earth 833 was just a lie by Mysterio, you know?
Well, yeah, but still, like, think about
But
it in
the
this
multiverse
universe.
still exists because of the
Oh no,
branches
I
from
know it still exists. What I'm trying to tell you is that he was originally supposed to be in the movie, but they couldn't
yeah.
find a way to put him in because he didn't want it to be just a pointless Easter egg.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of there being like, different, cause like in the comics, and I think this was even like some TV shows. There's just a group of captains. Like there's Captain Australia, Captain Britain, Captain Ireland. Like there's just a bunch of like captains of their countries because of Captain America. And I know in a TV show, I think it was like Superhero Squad or some shit. It was a shitty like kids cartoon thing.
Superhero
It was
Squad
like a
by
weird,
far.
yeah, yeah, Superhero Squad. And I know in that like there was like a bunch of fucking different captains, like Captain Canada, da 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 da. I think, yeah, Wolverine was Captain Canada. 'Cause fucking Wolverine was pissed off at that team. He wanted to leave. And Captain America was like, I got a job for you. Yeah, be Captain fucking Britain or Captain Canada. No, but like I would have liked it if we could have gotten something like I would have liked it if in England someone was like, if someone saw Spider Man, if someone was like, oh, is that Captain Britain? And it's like no, that's the whatever hero. That's fucking Spider Man. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Also, I do really like this movie. Like I don't hate it if like, cause my favorite Marvel MCU movies are probably Iron Man 1, 2, and Homecoming. Those are probably like my top three. Don't really know in what order. If I had to put this in my in my order of in my order of like movies, it probably I want to say it's maybe my top 10. I want to say it's just under my top 10. Under my top 10.
Yeah. No, I gotta say, I mean, it it was heartwarming.
Yeah.
Uh, that's also, can I just say, I had the biggest smile on my face when I saw J.K. Simmons
Oh
as
my
J.
God!
Jonah
Yes, we gotta talk
Jameson.
about that. I was gonna talk about that at the end, but alright, yeah. I think we can all admit that that was an amazing thing. I will fucking say, I honestly though, like that ending where it's like, fucking, he's Peter Parker. Da 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 da. I was like, fuck you, movie. I don't want to watch you
Well, honestly,
anymore.
no, I kind of like that though because in a lot of the comics for a while he was wanted by the FBI. People thought he was a menace, because of J. Jonah Jameson. And Mysterio in the comics and in the 90s TV show, he always wanted to be, a hero and make Spider-Man look like the villain. That's exactly what he did in
Yeah,
the movie. He made Spider-Man look
yeah.
like the villain.
Yeah.
And
Well, the
I
thing is, the thing that irritates me with that, it's like, okay, no one in this fucking universe has a secret identity. Like, I feel like everyone knows that the fucking guy that does 50 fucking laps within 30 fucking seconds around the fucking Washington Monument is goddamn fucking Captain America. It's
yeah.
like the only person who has a secret identity is fucking was Spider-Man, Ant-Man, fucking, like Thor's a fucking celebrity. He doesn't even
Yeah.
have his alter ego. Fucking,
Yeah,
was
he
it
doesn't
Donald
have
Blake?
Donald
Yeah,
Blake.
Donald Blake.
They gave that an
And that's the
Easter
one thing
egg
that.
in the first Thor
Yeah,
movie.
yeah, yeah. It's Mary, not Mary Jane. What's her fucking name? Natalie Portman. I don't even care enough to remember
Jane
her
Foster.
real goddamn name. Jane
Natalie
Foster.
Portman.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jane Foster. Natalie
Speaking
Portman.
of
That's her
which,
full name.
after we talk about Robert Pattinson's
No, I,
Batman, I would
I
like
already,
to
I
talk
already.
about
Hold
that.
on. Yeah, and actually, no. Well, actually, we're gonna talk about Robert Pattinson Batman last, because after this, we're gonna talk about the reveal at Comic Con. But let's finish Spider-Man up.
Okay.
But now, if you had to put this in your like where would Spider-Man Homecoming be in your favorite, you know, like MCU movie? Like, would it be in your
Spider-Man
top 10?
Homecoming would be on my top 10, and then Spider-Man Far From Home would probably be top 5.
Really? You like this more than Homecoming?
I did. You know why though? It's because
Okay. Honestly, I'm
Spider-Man,
gonna say this right now.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this right now. I feel like my favorite part of this entire movie was literally just him trying to bang MJ. Like that was my favorite. Like the entire fucking movie,
The
he was just trying to
awkwardness
get with
around it
MJ.
and shit. Yeah.
Honestly, no, I like that, and also I like that. I like that when he admitted to it. She was like, I honestly liked it. She seemed out of character for a minute, which I really liked. She was like, "Wait, are you fucking serious?" I was only like 60% sure.
Yeah,
And then I
yeah.
love the thing
Yeah,
about
she's like, wait.
I love the thing where it's like I love the part where it's like you do realize so and so thinks you're a male prostitute, right? And I'm just like, fuck, dude, that is the greatest like excuse ever. Where have you been? I'm a male prostitute.
Yeah. No, what was it? I like this movie a lot because Spider-Man in Homecoming, he had a lot of this technology. He had the AI, the heads-up
Yeah,
display, and in this movie, Spider-Man is known to make his own suit, his own tech,
yeah,
and in this movie, you got to
yeah,
see him go to you know, basic Spider-Man, just his web shooters
yeah,
and his wits,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Also I do like that he has like issues with his spider sense because like at the end of Infinity War when he's no one really knew what was happening. Only Peter knew that because his spider sense was warning him.
Mhm.
Um, I really do like that
And
he
he
actually
wanted,
has issues with it now.
he didn't wanna, deal with it anymore after the death of Tony and stuff.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Like, I honestly genuinely think that it's like PTSD for him. Like, for him to have this ability that told him. Because honestly, if his abilities didn't tell him, if his according to AMA is Peter Tingle, which is by the way the dumbest fucking name ever. Um, honestly, I feel like
You're Peter
honestly
Tingle.
I do like that. I do like the logic of well, obviously if he trusts his people he trusts is like obviously like because he's made to trust Mysterio from the beginning because he's looked at as a hero and all this stuff. I like that it's like no, this guy's fine, but I also like that his spider sense isn't like that like futuristic. You know what I mean? I think Stone disappeared for a minute.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah, I generally like that, but I think the one thing I did like is the whole. I really like this movie. I like all the little stuff that was going on. I like that. I like the whole Ned. Like Ned. First off, I think we all clarify that Ned is like the highlight of Homecoming. I feel like he was less in this movie because in the first off, I love that in that fucking in the first movie he can hack Iron Man's suit and shit and all that stuff, and I love in this one he's just out on a date the entire time.
Yeah, I liked the whole Ned and Betty thing. I would like to
I
see
love the
later
ending
on,
that
and
it's like, oh yeah, we broke up.
I would like to see if Tom Holland was still in the MCU, a whole Betty and Peter thing, because I know Betty was Peter's first crush in the comics.
Yeah, honestly, I really like the whole MJ thing, and also I like that it's also a lot of people have an issue with her not being the redhead MJ and she being completely different. But honestly, I don't think it's bad. I think it's actually because it's I think it's smart of Marvel to kind of do that type of stuff. The
Yeah,
Yeah, honestly, I think it's yeah, like I said, this is I enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed Homecoming, just not that much to that state. The happy stuff was great. I like that in the first one he had nothing but guidance, and in this one he kind of had to somewhat figure stuff out on his own. But yeah. If you had to give this let's give this a ranking. I don't know, fucking 1 out of 10 web shooters. How many web shooters would you give it?
uh, 8.5.
8.5. I think I would give this a 6.5.
Nice, nice.
All right, so what next we're going to be talking about is the MCU Phase 4 lineup. Now, honestly, I'm going to be honest, I was a little upset that we were just getting a
When do
bunch
publicly?
of their TV shows. What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just talking.
Yeah, okay, so here I'm getting the list in front of me right now.
Falcon and Winter Soldier's one of them. Wanda and Vision. You got
Here I have it
Loki.
right here. All right. Here I have it right now. So first we will be getting. Yeah, sorry, and all stuffy nose. All right. So first we will be getting be getting Black Widow. Then we will be getting the Internals, WandaVision, fucking worst name of all time, Loki, Hawkeye, the Falcon and Winter Soldier, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness, What If, and Thor, Love and Thunder. We were also told we were eventually going to get Fantastic Four and Blade.
Wait, hang on.
So,
We're getting something about the Ten Rings?
yeah, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the, or not, yeah, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Like,
And,
Mandarin type of Ten Rings shit.
yeah, that's what I'm assuming it's alluding to, unless there's a different fucking type of Ten Rings in this.
Huh.
Now, let's talk about Black Widow is supposed to have something about I'm pretty sure
Taskmaster.
Black Widow. It's supposed to take
And then
yeah.
the
Taskmaster's
Dark
supposed to be in
Avengers.
it. There's
Kind of like the lead up to the Dark Avengers because of her, like, blonde bimbo sister.
sister or I don't think it's actually her sister. I think it's just like a friend of hers that like trained together. A lot of people
Yeah.
are saying that she could be the new Black Widow or something like that. Which honestly, I wouldn't be against like a new character be taking over that mantle. But I don't think they would really do something like that. But honestly, Marvel's been nothing but surprises so far. No, but this is supposed to take place like I believe sometime after Civil War. Like
And
this is
it's
supposed to be like what she does.
flashbacks. It's supposed to be flashbacks
Yeah,
about her past life.
yeah, and then we were getting the Eternals, which the internal like comics I know are based off of like I'm it's like only like one person knows about their powers, and he has to go find the others, or some
Hmm.
shit like that. I didn't fucking read it. I just heard about it.
Weren't the
And then
Eternals like the creators of the Celestials and shit?
I think I thought the internals were the what do you call them the kids of the Celestials. I thought
I
that's what that
forget.
was. I don't know. Yeah, let's be honest. These are honestly, if you really look at this though, they're giving us a lot of like new like comics. Really, like we're getting Internals, Shang Chi, and well, fucking Black Widow, which I know Black Widow's known at this point, but Shang Chi is actually a very obscure character. Same thing with the whole Eternals run.
Yeah.
Um, Next we're getting WandaVision, which a lot actually. First off, worst fucking title ever. Also, I hate that she's not called Scarlet Witch ever in this entire fucking universe. Um, so apparently from it's supposed to take place in like I don't know, like I think it's supposed to take place in like the 40s or 60s, I think. And a lot of people, some people are saying that Vision is going to be like a projection of her mind, or that Shuri put Vision's memory into like she downloaded him into the Wakanda computer, so maybe he'll come back that way. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. This is one is the is like the there's only like really two shows I'm actually interested in when it comes to the whole Disney Plus thing, and this I would say this is like this is like the second to least one I don't give a fuck about, but I think it'd be very interesting. What do you think?
Yeah. It would be kind of interesting. I'm excited for
And
Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
yeah, well that one's coming up soon. All right, so next we got Loki. Now I'll be honest, this is the least one I'm excited for because fucking Loki is so fucking overhyped in the goddamn movies at this point. I'm annoyed. I'm like, he fucking really he's got his own goddamn show. Are you fucking kidding me? All right, sure, whatever. It's gonna be him fucking around in time and shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
All right, now this is actually the one I'm actually excited for. Probably I want to say like the second most. Hawkeye, where we are gonna get Kate Bishop. Now I've told you about how much I want to see the Young Avengers, and how I would love to play Iron Lad. So Marvel, if you watch this, which you won't, hit me up.
For real.
Also,
Advertising strategy.
yeah, faggy. There it is. Honestly, with the whole idea of Kate Bishop, though, I really do like the idea of us getting, Young Avengers, because this kind of gives me hope for that. I'm gonna say this right now. There's a YouTuber out there named Faust. He does a channel called It's Super Effective, where he pretty much like reads comics and talks about other shit. He states how bad he wants to play the character Wiccan, or Wiccan or Guardian, depends on like what you know him
Wiccan.
as.
Oh God.
Yeah, Wiccan.
I hate
Yeah,
Wiccan.
Wiccan. I
The
fucking
faggot.
love Wiccan. I love him. Alright, well. Let me clarify something. Me and fucking Stud have such opposite views on a lot of shit, yet somehow we have a podcast together. No, but that guy is gay, and he states that he relates to Wiccan a lot, and Wiccan helped him, come out, and so he states that he would love to play Wiccan. So yeah, I would love to see that. All right, what do you think we're gonna see in the Hawkeye show, though? Like honestly, I could just see him. Because honestly, I don't think we're gonna get introduced to Kate Bishop like at the earliest. 'Cause if it's like 10 episodes, maybe we'd get introduced to her like a few episodes after it gets started, or maybe
Um,
she's like a runaway.
it would be pretty interesting seeing Kate Bishop.
Yeah. Well, what's Kate Bishop's story? Like the one thing I remember about her is that she just met the Young Avengers because like they crashed a wedding or whatever. Do you know her story?
Not really, no.
God damn it. And then next we have the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Now I'll be honest, this is probably like the third most exciting like Disney series in my opinion, because I honestly did like I because I think the TV show is pretty much supposed to be a whole. Oh no, you're Captain America. Because honestly, I could see Falcon being, because like that scene where Falcon gets the shield is pretty empowering. But honestly, I could see Falcon being like, why don't you want to be Captain America? Or I could see Falcon trying to like push it onto him, or him not thinking
Well,
he's good enough to live the legacy of that. Which
I'm
honestly, I feel
excited.
like we should. I feel like we should
I'll,
have given it to Winter Soldier because I feel like he doesn't really have a role now. Because like yeah, sure, he's the Winter Soldier, but like Falcon is still Falcon. Like he's a still known like hero in the universe. Like why not make Bucky the new like Captain America? Like why
yeah.
not give him something to do?
No, I'm excited for that show because in Civil War, you know, we got introduced to Zemo, but it
Now
wasn't.
we're getting Aaron Zemo in the actual fucking outfit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, no, like I said, this is probably like the third most exciting one in my opinion. Just because I think it's I don't know, I think it's interesting, and yeah. All right, so next we have Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, played by a unknown actor, like he's not very well known. Which good on Marvel because they're gonna run out of A-list actors very soon. Now, Shang-Chi is kind of like a whole kung fu guy, from what I remember. He's like the actual Asian Iron Fist, but he's not Iron Fist like associated, I believe.
I remember
And I'm assuming that
Shang-Chi
this
in
is
the Ultimate Comics. And then
yeah,
Danny
yeah, yeah.
was always getting arrested.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So pretty much that's what they're gonna be doing with that whole character. Uh. Apparently he's wanted to play the character for a good while now, and God, honestly, I'm excited because I'm really upset that we didn't get like Tony dealing with the actual Mandarin. But maybe this will be a bit. Honestly, I feel like him dealing with Thanos was a better conclusion because Thanos has kind of been haunting his dream since Avengers. So I don't know. Maybe this will be a better conclusion to the Mandarin than fucking Iron Man 3.
Hopefully.
All right, now we have, which honestly I feel like you might be the most excited for. In actually maybe not the most excited. I feel like I'm the most excited for this one. Next to Black Widow in Phase 4. But we have Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
I'm excited for
So,
that
first
one
up,
because I heard there could
okay.
be rumor of him introducing Tobey Maguire.
Of course, I haven't heard anything like that. I feel like you're pulling that out of your ass, but
No,
alright.
I did. I've heard something like that either from like comic book cast or whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah. Um, I will say Wanda is supposed to be in this apparently, and honestly, I'm really excited for that because I kind of feel like we need a bit more crossover with these heroes, especially like the people who don't have their own like movies and shit. Like
Um,
I would love to see like a bit more like mix between people, you know?
yeah. Well, I mean, if Wanda is in this, maybe we could be introduced to mutants.
That would be very interesting. I would like the idea of them going to a universe of. See, the thing is, the difference between like mutants and superheroes in like the comics is that mutants are people who are born with powers, and superheroes are like people who are they just like they're given them for like a lab or something like that.
Well,
And
we're
so
not
the
really
idea,
exposed to gamma radiation or a lot of other stuff
well,
like
yeah, I'm
that.
saying like I know, but I'm saying like how I'm saying like the idea of mutants in this is gonna be really weird to me because exactly how are they gonna like I understand like the whole like I think Rocket said something in Endgame where it was like, oh yeah, the snap, did something to people's like thing. So like, oh, our mutants gonna be the people who are brought back from the snap and have like some just like messed up shit wrong with them, so they gain abilities. Um, Honestly, I could see the idea of Iron Man or not Iron Man, Hulk when he brought people back. I could see the honest idea of him wanting people to come back with abilities because I feel like out of everyone, Bruce Banner is the guy who like knows that like we need more heroes. Like him and Tony and Cap, I feel like those are the guys that know we
Trying
need
to
more
think of.
heroes in this world.
Yeah, no, I agree.
All right, so yeah, I feel like I'm most excited for that one. Plus, I generally enjoy Doctor Strange because it felt so different from every other movie.
It was trippy.
So yeah. All right, now we have next the TV show. I like if I ever was to get the Disney Plus, I feel like I'd mainly watch the series. But now we have What If, which is a animated series which has a huge cast and it also has Natalie Portman's also going to be in it, and the actress who plays Peggy Carter is going to be in it, and Michael B. Jordan's going to be in it. So if anyone's familiar with the whole what if
Michael B.
thing, it's
Jordan,
pretty.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he's going to be in it. So a lot of people thinking that that's going to be like a version of like, oh, if what if Black Panther lost, or what if he stayed king. But anyway, for anyone that's not really like familiar with it, it's pretty much a thing of, what if Peggy Carter got the Captain America serum instead of Steve Rogers. It's
yeah.
it's really just a whole thing of that, which, to be honest, I'm pretty excited for. Like, I understand why they have to. I understand why they have to make it
No,
a cartoon,
5,000
an
is.
animated thing.
Wait, what's up?
I understand why they have to make it a whole, what do you call it, a whole animated thing, because it just kind of, it obviously would work better that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, but like the pretty much most of the Marvel like cast is coming back for it. Like, I'm looking at a thing right here, and it's showing yeah, Michael B. Jordan, Sebastian Stan, who does I guess I could just name the characters that they play. Yeah, so yeah, fucking Killmonger, Winter Soldier, Thanos, Mark Ruffalo,
Thanos is going to be in it.
Yeah, Josh Brolin. He's on the list. Yeah, no, but pretty much everyone is in it. Even Taika Waititi's in it. So I guess maybe something of Korg. Um, what do you call him? He's the also the guy who was in Guardians of the Galaxy and Captain Marvel. Fuck, what's his name? You know what I'm talking
Ronan?
about, the black guy.
Oh,
No,
the guy who's like Star
the robot
Wars.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also it looks like the guy who played the like European friend of Ant-Man is also going to be in it. So I don't know, maybe if he got the Ant-Man suit instead. I don't know. Also, Toby Jones is going to be in it too. So I'm pretty sure Toby Jones plays what's his name? The mad scientist in fucking Winter Soldier and Captain America.
Oh, Arnim Zola?
Armin Zola. I was gonna call him fucking something else, but anyway, yeah. So, and then what we have last that's actually on the show lineup, but we will talk about Blade and the Fantastic Four in a minute. Thor: Love and Thunder, which we're actually getting Natalie Portman back for this, which is very interesting because apparently now Natalie Portman wanted out of her contract because
Oh,
she
damn
stayed
it,
like
you
her
know
character.
next door.
Pretty much she stayed like Natalie Portman was like, I don't want to be a part of this anymore because you guys aren't really doing anything with me, and I'm a big name actress. I was Padme, so
Yeah.
yeah. So honestly, I feel like this is like the second most excited no, third most excited. Honestly, it's Doctor Strange, Black Widow, then this, and then Shang, and then like all the other movies. But I'm like madly excited for this.
Oh, I am too. I mean, like, Natalie Portman is amazing.
Yeah.
And
There was yeah, go ahead.
Natalie Portman Thor will just be awesome.
Yeah, Jane Foster, Natalie Portman, Thor, her full name.
The
Honestly,
mighty Thor.
the one thing I'm like honestly worried about is the idea of Thor dying in this. That's the one thing I'm worried about
Oh,
because
from
that means we
cancer?
would. I'm sorry. Why can't? Oh no, that's no. Isn't
Because
that a
in the
thing?
comic she dies from
No,
cancer.
that's Jane Foster. No, I'm saying okay. When I said Thor, I meant like our Thor. I'm not like I'm talking about Thor, Chris Hemsworth Thor. I'm saying like
Oh
that's
no,
the only thing
they
I'm worried
won't
about when it
kill
comes to
him.
this movie.
They won't
Really?
kill him.
Well, the thing is, if they kill him, well, the thing is, because like if we do get Natalie Portman in this, I feel like this might be her taking on the mantle of Thor. Because like maybe Thor will get knocked into a coma or he'll disappear, and
I
she'll
feel
be
like they'll
like,
go
okay,
for like the unworthy type of Thor, like that type
really,
of Thor.
we already got that in Thor 1.
No, but like the unworthy Thor was like, he was no longer worthy to wield Mjolnir, and then Natalie Portman's character Jane Foster did. And then he held Mjolnir from the ultimate Earth,
Yeah.
and then he's
Well,
missing
well,
an
well. Now we
arm.
have. Well. I'm pretty sure. Well, what it didn't Mjolnir? Well, actually, I don't think it was shown, but wouldn't it have Mjolnir gone back to the original timeline
2014,
because that's
yeah.
something. Yeah. So I feel and Stormbreaker doesn't have an enchantment on it or anything. So for for it to be that whole thing of him being unworthy, because isn't whoever possesses the hammer possesses the abilities of Thunder,
Thor,
of Thor, or
yes.
whatever. Yeah, yes. Then again, in fucking the third Thor, his hammer broke and he still had his lightning powers. So I don't know.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, no, it was definitely something in that movie. But yeah, and then in Infinity War, you don't have to be worthy to hold Stormbreaker. Just strong.
Yeah, which I understand that and all, but I'm just really wondering, like, because if this is how we're gonna get Jane Foster Thor, and I understand if they might do it for like a few minutes, like kind of like how we got Pepper Potts Thor in or not Pepper Potts Thor, fuck me, Pepper Potts Iron Man in Infinity War or whatnot. I'm not against us getting Jane Foster Thor for the rest of the universe or whatever. I'm just like very intrigued, like if we were to get her permanently, how would Thor get taken out of the picture? Like
Oh, I feel
unworthiness, that's not
I
the
feel like they
unworthiness.
want
Yeah, that's an
her to
option.
be Thor, and then him to be part of the Guardians.
Yeah, but come on, there's no thunder in space. The fuck you mean? um, can I say is I love how pissed off James Gunn got about the whole Asgardians thing. That was
Yeah,
fucking great.
because
That
this
was
movie
hilarious.
was
Also,
supposed to take place after Guardians 3,
yeah.
but because of the whole
Honestly, I don't want him a part of the Guardians of the Galaxy because I feel like that will kind of take. I don't know. I feel like that would kind of take away from the guard because
overkill.
no one was expecting Guardians of the Galaxy to be so good. You know what I mean? Like no one was expecting it to be like such a fucking great movie. Like no one was expecting it to actually make a lot of money. Like Marvel was like, I'm sorry, wait, hold the fuck on, this worked? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
James Gunn, what? Like that was pretty amazing too with them. So that was straight up. I don't know. I generally kind of I don't say the thing is I want something to happen to Thor to where she has to take on the mantle.
Yeah.
But it's also like if he dies, we don't fucking Hulk's gonna be Hulk and fucking Hawkeye are like the only original Avengers we have left, dude. We don't have Black Widow anymore. We don't have
Well, not
fucking.
even Hawkeye anymore, bro. I mean, he's going to pass the mantle to Kate.
Well, I don't think there's. Well, yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't think there's gonna be 100% like thing of him passing it to her. But like, still,
Because he
I'm
just
really
wants to
wondering,
hang out with
like,
his family.
yeah. So I guess it makes sense in Hawkeye if why he's training her now. He's like, you know what? I should really train someone to be good of a fucking bow and arrow. Oh, I love the jokes about Hawkeye. I love that joke of him in Age of Ultron where he's like, yeah, this is all fucking ridiculous. I have a bow and arrow. You have magic powers. Get the fuck off your ass and go out there and do something. That's just classic.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, but I generally think that Thor: Love and Thunder will be great. I think all these movies actually sound pretty good to me, and the TV
Oh, yeah.
shows sound pretty alright too. I'm
Except for
actually happy
Loki.
that Marvel is. Yeah, honestly, I'm not excited for Loki at all because it's literally just gonna be him fucking off. I understand. It sounds like a Deadpool scenario. Like sounds like a what if Deadpool got the fucking time stone. That's what this sounds like to me. Ugh. But yeah, honestly, okay. TV show wise, what are you most excited for? And movie wise, what are you most excited for?
What is Thor: Love and Thunder? TV show wise, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Really? Okay. Now, what are you least most excited for, TV show and movie wise?
Loki and Blade.
Oh fuck! I forgot about Blade and Fantastic Four. We didn't even get to talk about those. All right, hold on.
Yeah.
Go back. Get the time zone. Time zone. Get the time stone. We gotta go back. All right. So yeah, let's talk about Blade. Fuck. Um, so yeah, Mahershala Ali, no Mahershala Ali.
Yeah.
The guy from fucking Luke Cage is gonna be playing Blade, which I guess Wesley Snipes was trying to he was trying to like play it again. He was like, "Hey, what about me?" And they're
No one
like, "Yeah,
wanted to see
sure,
Wesley
no."
Snipes kick kick the air in circles again.
Yeah, but the one thing that annoys me is like Mahershala Ali is Cottonmouth in Luke Cage, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, that's not part of the same universe." I don't give a fuck. Fucking Mike Colton is fucking amazing as fucking Luke Cage. Same thing with fucking Charlie Cox. He's fucking amazing as goddamn Daredevil. Same thing with the chick who plays Jessica Jones, and same thing with fucking Finn Jones who plays Iron Fist, and
Yeah.
the fucking guy who plays the Punisher. Honestly,
And the guy who played the guy who played Punisher.
he's fucking awesome. He's brilliant.
I binge watched the Punisher, bro. That and Jessica Jones. That and Daredevil.
I'm binge watching Jessica Jones. I just finished Luke Cage. I'm trying to get into Iron Fist. Season 2 actually looks really good just from the first episode. Don't really care that much for the Punisher, but I'll probably get into it eventually before it gets
It's
thrown off
honestly
fucking
really
Netflix.
good.
Oh yeah.
Better than the original movies, bro.
By the way, we're gonna have a future video about why the Netflix shows all deserve a third season. That's a future video we're gonna be working on.
No, I heard they're
Anyway, though, back
Disney
to
Plus.
yeah, and I'm gonna be pissed off about it. Anyway, back to the whole Blade thing. Now, honestly, I'm not that excited for Blade. I'll be 100% fucking honest here. I'm not that excited for Blade at all.
The original movie ruined it for me. And I've never
Really?
really been too big on the whole Blade Vampire.
Honestly, I didn't care for it either, really. To me, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's cool, you know, but it's really, like, I think the first movie is okay. Second movie, I don't fucking remember. Third movie, I just remember Ryan Reynolds. So was the review for all those movies. The first one was okay. Don't remember the second. I know a lot of people say the second one's like the best or whatever, but I generally don't give a shit about Blade. I think
Morbius a big part of Blade.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's owned by fucking Sony.
Yeah, he is. Jared Leto, Morbius, bro.
Oh, dude, that would actually be pretty good. That would actually be pretty fucking good. God damn it. Now we gotta make this happen. Now we gotta go write a fucking 30-page email to fucking Sony.
No, it's going to be Jared Leto, bro.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, they need some crazy crackhead.
Alright, now... Oh, man. Fucking... show us how much we don't give a fuck about Blade. We're already off of it. Alright, Fantastic Four. Now, I feel like this is, like, what every fucking comic book fan is, like, you know, coming their pants about. Because I'm honestly generally
was excited
for
Spider-Man. Everyone's going to be excited for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and yeah, until Fox magically buys the rights back. Honestly, I was really surprised we didn't get like any casting for this. Like, I legit thought we were gonna get Fantastic Four casting. You know, I thought we were gonna get some people going like, oh yeah, you know, some guy as this person, some guy as this. Chris Evans as Johnny Storm, someone as the Thing. You know. I thought we were going to get some casting, but honestly, I will say I am excited for this. Like, I do think that we will get like a perfect movie for this. I do think I think we'll also get a really good cast. I kind of hope we get a bunch of no names. Stone. God damn it. He's probably doing something. All right. Let's see what else. Oh no, my shit's just fucking off. God damn it. Oh, and it fixed Rowney up. Rowney left. Alright, let me re-invite him back. me clarify, we're doing this all over Xbox. That's why for the past 50 minutes you've been standing at the fucking Batman Arkham Knight thing. As I have something nerd related up. This might be the ending of the podcast. Oh, we didn't even get to talk about Robert Pattinson Batman. You know how fucking great that is? That's just comedy at this point, you know? Alright, well, listen, we literally just decided to record a podcast out of nowhere. We didn't even really have an actual, like, time. Like, this wasn't planned at all. It was kind of just jumped right off our own ass. So, I guess this is the end of the podcast. I'm husky, that's Stone. We don't have a fucking outro, but I don't know, stay nerdy, stay tabled. I guess next time we will be talking about we'll talk about more DC shit next time, alright? I can't talk, my fucking stutter's awful today. Alright, that's the end of this podcast.